I found the one that suffered the most, in my opinion, by the sounds. There was something very bad, and there was likely glass there. And it hit very painfully. Now let's unpack it and see what's with it. Yes, I will open it very carefully, because I'm sure there's a mess inside. Well, I just heard that sound. Did you hear it too? Then I was quite startled by all of that. Yes, there's this thing that screams, but it's so buried. It was not clear. Yes. Open up already, for God's sake. What's wrong? Yes. I see. A bag. And here is half a set. Here. Here are plates. Check out the crack. Wow. So where should I put it, right? Well, it only cracked there, so it's basically intact. So this is actually a whole plate, literally, actually. Apparently nothing is broken yet. I was mistaken. Yes, such a plate. Okay. Aha, here's another one. Well, that one is broken. Here's another one that's cracked. Oh, it's really cracked badly. Do you see the crack? Yes, well, I won't break it so I don't cut myself. That's a smile. Yes. And the very bottom one is completely shattered. Somehow a piece fell out. We don't need them. Yes, such a... And the comedy ends at the very bottom. Completely broken. Yes, this is still intact. I'll leave it. Yes, this one is whole. This one is broken. Thank you. Yes, the whole one is absolutely and completely intact with no cracks. This one is also whole. And this one here has a crack we saw. Okay, this is immediately like that, all of it, in packaged form. It will need to be sent to the trash, so we'll get it there. And regarding the plates, such a description, actually. It is written that the price is 0 rubles, 60 kopecks, meaning these are old plates. Unfortunately, there are only 3, and it turns out that 3 are broken. I broke them due to my own fault. How much do they cost? You saw it, but for me, it will remain a mystery for now. But it's entirely because I broke them. At the very least, I'm already at a loss. Yes, let's set them aside so as not to break them further. Let's take the next package and open it. Yes, and as expected. Very much expected. I'll explain now. Firstly, all these boxes were ordered from one place. I usually don't do it this way and order from different places, but this time it happened like that. They gave a decent discount. Look, identical packaging as on the previous tapes. In short, it was clear. They were the same height, that's all. So I was more than certain that there would also be tapes here. New Adventures of the Cops. That's the thing, as they say. 1. Yes, Here we have 101 Dalmatians, like this. Who are the words? Like this. And like this. What do we have here? Stallone's prison. Yes, for 25 Arivnias, if I'm not mistaken, I was looking at the corners. They can be easily sold for the cheapest price. On Olexi, I found it for 35 hryvnias, 4 tapes for 100 hryvnias at 25 each. So, let's move on. I'm going straight down the list, considering that it is flat, but heavy. I would say there's a plate here, but if it's packed like this, then there's a plate here too. That is, a plate can't be sent and arrive in such a condition. Latin. Okay, not a plate. The condition is clearly not great. It's crumpled in the packaging, so you can, like this, a melody. Well, in short, in this mess, I'll now tell you what's written here and that's it. Like this. April Factory Bubenchiki, USSR. Such a thing. Like this. Yes, here according to Munadispan, Spiritual Orchestra of the Ministry of Internal Affairs of the USSR, April's Factory. There are 2 items inside. This is how it looks. Okay, I don't know how much this might cost or if it's worth anything at all, but that's the point. When I watched unboxings from the USA, from containers, and there they found records, they were very happy because the minimum price there is $3 per record, and off they went. I don't think we'll have $3. I think on average about 20 hryvnias each, and here there are 1, 2, 3 packs, so about 60 hryvnias. Very dusty, very much so, and next. I thought there would be a painting here. For some reason, I thought more, not wallpaper, because there would be a painting here. Not a photograph, another photograph. First, the teacher, mine. Okay. And here is such a thing. A witness from Andre. Such a thing. 1988. Year. Again, a minus, most likely. They didn't write to me about the photos. Please write if anyone actually buys this, or if it's just someone to someone. Well, I don't believe that someone sends them to someone else. Photographs in 2025. Well, sorry, but I don't believe it. If they aren't sent just like that, then they are sold. If they are sold, explain why. And who buys other people's photographs? Is it some kind of irrational fetish, or what? Well, what's here? Terrible dust and swirling debris all around us, creating a haze. I just don't understand this, so a huge package on which I have the highest hopes. Okay, we haven't come across something like this yet. We came across these mice, but this time we got a keyboard. Clearly in a used state, but that's the point. Well, yes, it's clearly in a used state, both in front and back. It is a bit dirty. A little dirty, but that's the point. Genius keyboard. And nothing else is written here. I think it will cost about 50 hryvnias. So we swap the packages. And here we have, obviously, if what's written here is true, then it might be worth a decent amount of money. If not, then not. So it says here that this is a cartridge, a toner, for laser printing devices. For which exactly? It's written. in short. So I don't stutter. I won't read the models to you for 3 years. It says which model. And the moment of truth. Package. Well, it seems so. Yes. Canon. Cartridge 725. Starter 6638. H. Arrhythmias. It actually costs. It might cost that much. Interesting. I don't believe it. I would like to go and Google how much such a cartridge costs. You saw the price, right? Okay. Interesting. If it really costs that much, then selling it for at least 2,000 would be quite not bad. And we could break even. But it's not enough for me, probably. Well, I didn't know how much such cartridges, of course, cost, but I find it hard to believe that someone would pay for a cartridge. 6,000. It's crazy in my opinion, but nevertheless, we saw everything on this. Thank you all, and see you.